Hi. So, you guys know the superstars of the internet. That would be Milo. Hi, Milo. Hi, Milo. And Gigi, of course. You know me. I am barely on social media. I do have a LinkedIn profile, but Insta what and Facebook who, I don't know. But I'm Lee, my wife Gigi. The Alcheminis invited us to this challenge for PTSD. And so it's opened up a lot of dialogues between us about what it is and how it shows up. And so, and I think one of the things that happened yesterday when we were sort of talking about doing this was the recognition that PTSD, or let's just call it trauma, happens in a lot of people's lives and shows up in different ways. And the question is, how do we get through it? So you had shared a couple
Right.
things.
Yeah, I was just reflecting on kind of our time together, as we've been married 22 years, and I can remember two distinct times in my life where I would consider that I had gone through, and I didn't know it at the time, it wasn't clinical or anything, but I had gone through some really dark periods. There were two specific periods, one when Carly was one, and another one about 2 years ago. And it wasn't any specific incident, but it was just accumulation of circumstances in life happening, and I found myself just really unhappy and not well, and just in both cases I was thinking about what the common denominator is. Everyone that knows me knows that I just get stuff done, and I'm usually pretty positive, and it's it was just the support. Like, there were two people in particular in each time, one person back then and one person in 2018, that reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to do this thing with me? And it was said in such a lighthearted way, and like, yeah, you could, on this program you could lose weight. And the other one was, hey, do you want to do this design thing with me, this class, I'm taking this class. So both of those have been pivotal moments for me, but I think the key in that is that I accepted the support in the invitation, and I think that has been in both cases life-changing for me.
So, ironically, for those of you that know us, you'll be totally shocked to find this, but my path through it was 180 degrees opposite of hers. What? Shocker. So, for me, I was always into the doing and the busyness, and what would happen when I would go to the darker periods was I had so much conversation and language about not showing up for my family and not showing up for myself and not showing up for employees, and that the guilt just made it worse and last longer. So for me, it was the acceptance of not doing anything, and just knowing that on the other side of that there was a certain amount of silence, and that after the silence, it was never about getting back to the way it was before. I got to a point where I started to get excited in the midst of it because I knew that something big was about to happen. Some change was coming after I made it through the valley. So again, like I say, it's ironic. Her solution was in an invitation, support, and doing something, and mine was in the accepting the support of not having to do anything and just working its way through. So with that, we're going to do something, which is 25 push-ups. Here we go.
Yep, 25 push-ups for 25 days, and I kind of tweaked my neck, so I'm going to do a modified wall push-up today.
All right, Milo, here we go. Push-ups for us, bud. We're going to count them out. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Awesome. And we are to nominate someone to do this PTSD mental awareness push-up challenge. And my good friend Michelle Prada reached out yesterday and said that she was going to do them with us silently. So I'm going to put her on the spot. And Michelle Prada, we nominate you. Have a good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.